back to my channel. So in today's video I decided to do what I should be doing all the time, and that's try out palettes that I've had in my collection and upload a video on them. So a lot of these palettes that I have in my collection I've never used, and that's really disappointing because at one point I bought them with the intention that they were the most beautiful palette I had ever seen, and not using them is just not fair to them. So in today's video I'm going to be using the Beaute Flair palette. This actually I believe released in like the holidays of 2018. Like, it's been a while since this palette has been out, and this is my first time using it in 2020. So I really wanted to try it out. I wanted to try it out on my eyes and see how it performed. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I got this look, make sure to keep on watching. Before we get started with the video, make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel, turn on your post notifications so you guys are always up to date on when I upload, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. And let's get into the video. I already went ahead and did my other eye, so I'm going to be taking the P. Louise base, and I'm going to just go ahead and put some on my lid, and then just taking this Bailey brush, which is like an angled brush, I'm just using the primer to draw a line underneath of my eyebrow. I'm going to get this brush from Real Perfection, and I'm just going to blend out the base. I'm going to take the Beaute Flair palette. I'm going to be going into this shade, and I'm taking a small brush because I'm going to just be focusing on winging this color out. So I'm just starting at like the base of my eyelid. Okay, so once I've got that shade, I just want to make sure it's as high up as it is on my other eye. So I'm just going to take some and make sure that they're at the same level. This is actually a Sonia Kashuk brush. I believe it's like 22. It doesn't have the number anywhere on it, at least that I see. But I'm just going to take the Chartreuse color, which is like a limey, yellowy green. It's called Sherbet. The actual shade that I use on my eye is Forest Pines. I'm just taking some of Sherbet, or Sherbet? I don't even know how you pronounce that. But I'm literally just taking that and blending out the edges. So just taking some of that shade, laying out the edges of my eye, and then going back in with that brush, that small little brush, just going in and making sure that I'm getting that shade pretty much all over the lid. And then I do get it a lot into my inner corner, so I'm just going to use a makeup wipe. And then with the same makeup wipe, I'm just going to clean up the edge. Alright, so now that I'm done with pretty much both eyes, I'm just going to take my Urban Decay brow pen, and I'm just going to be making hair-like strokes I'm gonna take this Too Faced Better Than Sex eyeliner. Okay, so now that I've done my mascara, I'm just gonna go ahead and moisturize my face. So I actually want to try out this Tatcha water cream. So I'm just gonna grab some on my finger. It is like a really thin consistency. Alright, so I just added that to my face. I'm gonna let it kind of sit for a little bit. I'm gonna take this Professional because I want to see how it works. This is the hydrating version. I'm just gonna take some and apply it. If you guys have any particular requests on palettes you guys would like to see me use, definitely let me know because I'm gonna do that more often. That's why I wanted to just use something that isn't new, so that way we can get the ship sailed and start off without always using something new. So I'm just going to add some of my Maybelline Super Stay Foundation. Just gonna take my Morphe M439 and just start buffing that onto my face. I've actually dyed my hair a little bit lighter, but I think I have to go over it one more time to get it like super even because my roots are like very yellow. I'm just gonna add a little bit of concealer just underneath my eyes because that's where I feel like I have the most darkness. Morphe E20 brush. I remember I freaking loved this brush back in the day. I don't even know what I used it for, but I really liked it. I don't know if it was to blend out concealer. I'm pretty sure it was, but just using that. I don't feel complete if I don't have like some highlight everywhere else. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add my highlight to the rest of my face, and just like on the chin, on a cute bow, on my nose, a little on my forehead. Okay, and then I'm gonna grab my Wet n Wild contour stick, just adding a little bit of definition to my face, around the temples, on my nose, and then underneath my chin a little bit, and then just taking this brush to blend out that contour. For my nose, I typically use like a blending brush, like a synthetic blending brush, because it's just a lot easier. Okay, so now I'm gonna set my face makeup. So for setting, I'm just gonna use the number 10 powder from Maybelline. The reason why I like this powder so much is just because it really just makes my skin look really smooth. Like a really long time ago, I ended up ordering this Milk Makeup translucent powder off of Haute, Haute, H-A-U-T-E, literally owned by Nordstrom. and it's basically like a website where they always like put discounted products. Sometimes like you'll find, like, honestly you'll never really find anything that you probably couldn't find at like TJ Maxx, like something that, like, you know, brands just like want to get rid of, or they have too much inventory. But like that one specifically, like certain events, for Haute Look, sometimes they'll have like BH, they've had Morphe, but it's never like anything new. It's always just like old things that I feel like they're just trying to get rid of. But like a while back they had Milk makeup, and I remember that I ordered the translucent powder, and what else did I order? This like Kush lip glaze. It's like a lip balm, and I was just like, okay, like I'll order these two things. I think I was like in my shopping cart, like I think I had already ordered them, and then I actually went in to look at reviews, or there weren't like a lot of reviews at the time, I don't know. But I always feel like you definitely need to like make sure, like obviously if the product hasn't released yet, like it's really hard to like not give in to temptation, because you don't know if it's gonna work or not. But in this particular case, like there were reviews up, and I think I just remember that people were complaining about the packaging of the Milk makeup translucent powder. But I was always like, well, like I wonder like what they're talking about. And then the other day I tried it when I was using my Sample Beauty Painter's palette, and I was like, oh, this is what people were talking about. So basically the translucent powder comes with like a net to I guess like not let out so much powder, but in that net, like it literally has like the tiniest holes, so it doesn't let out any powder at all. So you're just making a mess, because like you can't really tap any, like, I guess powder out of the container without like making a mess of everything. I have a powder. I used it like once, and I kind of ripped the net because that's like the only way I can get the translucent powder out. So now I'm just like, well, I'm stuck with it because I messed up the powder. And like, what if someone really likes that net and then I try to get rid of it? So yeah, it just doesn't like really work out in my favor. So I use a shade called Bayberry in my inner corner. It's like a light blue shade. I just add that in because I wanted to use like 3 shades from the palette. So I got the MAC Cork lip pencil. That's what I'm going to be using today. And then I'm just going to sharpen it up. Okay, so I'm just going to take a little bit of the shade called Frisky from Milk Cosmetics. See how it looks. I added a little bit more of nude just because I felt like Frisky on its own was looking a little crazy. So Glamlite just revealed their ice cream collection, which comes out next Saturday. It comes out the 12th at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 10 a.m. here. So yeah, I'm like super freaking excited, you guys. The palette looks so freaking gorgeous. It is everything and more, so look forward to a review from me. Pretty much I feel like I'm doing really good on my low buy. I have taken a lot of things that I have been wanting off of my wish list, like that I said I was gonna buy for this month. So yeah, I'm still contemplating if I will be picking up that ABH Luminous foundation. I have so many foundations, so I'm like, is it really a smart thing for me to get a foundation just because it's on sale? But I don't really have a lot of luminous foundations. I have like a lot of demi mattes or like just matte foundations because I'm dumb and I keep thinking that I have an oily skin type when I clearly don't. I have a dry one. I'm just gonna take a little bit of blush. I've been going ham on the blush lately, so I'm just gonna take a little bit, and then of course a little bit on the tip of my nose. And then for highlight, I want to take a ColourPop highlighter. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this and add it to the very tip of my nose and then just applying a little bit to the highest points of my cheeks. I'm just gonna add a little bit of mascara to my lower lashes. Okay guys, so that's pretty much it for this makeup look. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I really like it. I really like the winged out shape of the eye, and I really like the way that the palette performed. I mean, from the packaging, I just think that's super unique. I really love the intense red. And I mean, I only used this row, which is like the blue-green row, but this, you could totally do a really pretty warm look and then like a really pretty purple look. So if you guys want to see more looks with this palette, definitely let me know. Ace Beaute is a brand that I freaking love. You guys know that I reviewed their Nostalgia palette, but I own every single eyeshadow palette that they've pretty much released. I really like Ace Beaute's aesthetic, so I'm a huge fan of the brand. So yeah, this palette is really great, really pretty, and I really liked it. So let me know how you guys feel about me maybe turning this into a series. Like, I don't know if I want to talk about like trying out palettes already released. Like, I don't really know what to title this video, so leave me some ideas down below. But I definitely want to use more palettes that I've had in my collection that I just haven't gotten a chance to try. So that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe down below. We're almost at 3,000 subscribers, and I really hope to hit 3,000 by the end of the year. So if we want to make that happen, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. I'd really appreciate it, and it really helps me out a lot. Turn on your post notifications if you guys never want to miss an upload, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.